All right, good evening and welcome back to Big Rooster's Corner. I'm your host, Big Rooster. Tonight, we have a 420 blog on news and products. I have a channel disclosure. This is a 420 truthful F word friendly channel. So if you're not 420 friendly, or the F word happens to pop out, which it will, do not watch our content. And I have a medical marijuana card and a PPL in my state. Smoking, growing, and possession is legal for me as long as I buy it at a dispensary. I have it in its original bottle. I have the receipt, and I do not use while driving, and I keep it in a locked case. This is episode 12, 420. Today is 3/17/2021, and it's about 9:10 Mountain Time. Wouldn't you like to be in my yard? If you do, subscribe. Welcome back. And if you don't subscribe, think about subscribing today. Subscription is free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button. It's that easy, people. An announcement, I'm moving my news blogs around next week. The new schedule will begin on 3/22/2021, Monday. I'd like to keep it fresh as of the vlogs, and there's a lot of laws and stuff being passed and a lot of news and a lot of stuff becoming law. So I like doing news, so that's what I do. It's showtime, people. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. It's time to wake and bake. My shout-outs go to the veterans and the active military. As an honorably discharged veteran, I know all they do. The 505 for being a great place to live, and to my viewers and subscribers. All right. Let's get into tonight's episode. Tonight's laws and news and 420 world. Breaking news, Greenwood says keeping medicine from people that can benefit from it is cruel to those that suffer. That's why she joined the Marijuana Moment effort. And says she is a cannabis user in a state that it is legal in. And in my home state of New Mexico, New Mexico hit a stalemate on cannabis legalization the other day, and the state pulled discussions just minutes before the Sunday hearing. And the Senate approved a bill on reciprocity for out-state cannabis patients. In other words, they can come in here and buy it. As long as they have a medical marijuana card, you'll be able to come by it in New Mexico. And by the state. Nebraska continues to speak out against cannabis reform. And in Rhode Island, the Judiciary Committee held a hearing on hemp legislation. And in Idaho, activists are consolidating efforts behind a proposed 2022 cannabis ballot to legalize cannabis. And in Colorado, lawmakers are proposing a bill to raise cannabis taxes. Moving along to Tennessee, the Senate Health and Welfare will hold a hearing on a bill to study cannabis. And in Kansas, the House Federal and State Affairs hopeful a panel will take up cannabis bill next week. Everybody's getting on board, people. And in Wyoming, the House approved a bill to legalize cannabis. And in New York, Schumer tweeted, "We must finally end the federal prohibition on cannabis and advance criminal reform. Yes, cannabis should be legal and alcohol should be illegal." Let's get this right, people. And in Pennsylvania, Muser said he supports cannabis banking legislation and said the issue should be smoothed out sometime in the near future. Yeah, they want to make interest on it. And the IRS wants to know every dollar it's made in the marijuana world, but there's still going to be the underground marijuana world, just like there was from, God, long before I was ever born. And in Nevada, officials are allowing cannabis business to operate under COVID guidelines for retail stores. All right, federal news. In federal news, California Kevin McCarthy tweeted, "Did you know," and this is Pelosi's 77 Bay Area bailout included $600 million. Yes, stoners, $1 million for San Francisco. This covers the tab for free alcohol and cannabis for the homeless. Well, fuck, I'm going to go there and be homeless. He said, I've said it before and he would say it again. This bailout is too costly, corrupt, and liberal. Yes, if they want to give free marijuana away, give it to the people that have paid taxes and worked their whole life. I'll take some right now for free. And in Maine, Presley calls on the federal government to legalize cannabis, expunge all drug-related records, and allow safe consumption sites for legal substances. Well, I don't think they should do away with all drug-related records. I just think like the marijuana, if they're going to legalize cannabis, then wipe out all the marijuana laws, all the tickets and whatever, jail time, whatever the hell it is, take that off. International news. In New Zealand, Prime Minister said she views the idea of decriminalization cannabis as separate from voters' narrow rejection of a referendum on broader legislation. And in science and health, a study highlighted CBDs and its active metabolite 7-OH-CBD as potential preventive agents and therapeutic treatments for SARS and COVID-2 at early stage of infection. And in business, Amazon is being sued for allegedly violating Americans with Disabilities Act by rescinding a job offer for prospective employees' medical cannabis use. Yes, I think other than truck driving, if you work a regular job and you don't operate equipment or something like that, you should be able to do your job. Not why you smoke, but at night, smoke your pot, next day you go to work. They allow alcoholics to drink up until they go to work the next morning. So, makes no sense. In Arizona, retailers sold $2.9 million worth of recreational cannabis in the first 10 days of legal sales. That's some good money, people. And in Colorado, retailers sold more than $187 million in legal cannabis in January alone. The state has now passed 10 billion, yes, stoners, billion total sales since 2014. This is why the government wants in on it. It's big revenue. Bigger than alcohol, I'll bet. My plug of the week. Not one this week. I went to Organica. I got a moon rock. I'm going to preview that. I took a little bit of it earlier just to try it out. It's pretty good. I bought some tie-dye number 2 bud flower. That's pretty good. That's like 24 point something percent. I'll let you know when I pick the package up when we finish this news piece. I'll pause and we'll go into reviewing products and stuff like that. I also got my wife a new cartridge, and when we get to that, we got some of that at Urban Wellness on San Mateo, and Organica is up on Manal in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Pretty good folks there, decent price, and I get a military discount, so that's pretty good. And the word of the day. Let's increase the national IQ tonight by 1% or 2. Pictograph. Part of speech, it's a noun. Its origin is Latin, mid-19th century. And a definition, a pictorial representation of statistics on a chart, graph, or computer screen. And in a sentence, Clarabelle referenced the pictograph on the box to assemble her furniture. All right, now, folks, do you feel smarter? Remember, not all stoners are stupid. Stupid people are stupid. And tonight's bud review. This is the part of the night that works out great. This is the best part right here. My wife has one of these pens. I just charged it up before I did my vlog and stuff. And, we're gonna get it ready for her. This stuff is like 87 point something percent. This shit, it's one of those Butter Pro cartridges. We got that at Urban Wellness on San Mateo. So comes now. They're coming in a package. This is Samoa. Say Samoa. Probably backwards, but nothing I can do about the camera. And yeah, it's like 87.3% or something. Pretty potent shit. And it's only this much. They're not very big, you know. I don't do these because, man, I'd suck this thing down in like a day or so, maybe 2 days. And this one's like $55 a pop. So it's not cheap. I mean, as opposed to buying flour. I can buy $55 worth of flour and smoke all week all I want. Especially with the medical marijuana stuff. It's pretty good. So you got to take that little rubber thing off that they cover the threads up with, and you put it on here like so. Screwing together. There's a button on there, lights up. See? Yeah, see, it lights up. The first time you draw off of it, you gotta draw on it a little bit, get the oil going. Anyway, I'm gonna give this to my wife. Here, hon. It tastes all right. All right. Well, she's gonna get up in a little bit and get it. She's kind of doing shit on YouTube and stuff too. All right. Anyway, I know this probably isn't a new thing, but it is to me, and it's pretty cool. We took like 2 hits of it earlier, and it's like pretty good shit. Anyway, they call it a moon rock. See? It looks like Neil fucking Armstrong on the moon. Anyway, I try to focus it in. Here we go. Moon rock. Anyway, it's pretty good shit. I tried it out. The overall THC on that, the average potency is 46.67%. It's made out of rosin, Gorilla Glue, and keef, like a keef. So anyway, we tried it out, and this is some pretty good shit. Here, let's take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like. See that? Fucking moon rock. Well, now we know why Armstrong wanted to go back to the fucking moon. If they had rocks like this, I'd go to the fucking moon. Anyway, for you stoners that are old enough to remember hash, it's kind of like you break off a little piece at a time with hash. It's kind of like the hash thing. You don't need too much. You just grind off a little piece as you go, as you need it. And this shit, it tastes like hash on steroids is what it tastes like. So, you don't really need a whole lot of that. Anybody remembers hash, like blonde hash? Shit like that. If you do, then you're telling your age. Yep. Anyway, the procedure is you just kind of break off some, put it in your bowl, like before. Just like hash. And it's like powdery looking. So that's what it looks like in the bowl. Remember how you used to break off that hash and you crumble it up a little bit and it kind of looked like that in the bowl? It's, yeah, that's what this shit does. Anyway, it's smooth. And yeah, it tastes like, this is the Gorilla Glue moon rock thing. Sorry about that. I've had a couple of strokes, so every now and then words get hard to pronunciate. Yeah, that's pretty good shit. Nice, smooth, tastes good. Woo, yeah. All right. Then we got some of this stuff. This is tie-dye number 2. And 24.62% THC. CBD, not too much. However, they got a deal going on down there right now at Urban Wellness on San Mateo. You can get a quarter of this stuff for like $70. Now, I usually get it and it comes in a bottle. I know if you watch my other vlogs, you see me have a prescription bottle. This shit came in a bag. And it's kind of weird. I used to get it in baggies, so this thing will seal back up. And that's what the bud looks like. It's a pretty good looking bud. So I can tell you, it smokes really good. When I first tried it out, I put like a third of a bowl, half a bowl. I'm thinking, I smoked that percentage before. I took about 3 hits of that shit, and I was like, God damn. It surprised the shit out of me. I'll tell you that. Every now and then, as long as you don't get much lower than about 24, 23.8%, a lot of times your medical marijuana that sits between 24, 2, 3, and maybe 27, 28 maybe, is your better weed. It's just better smoking. It's just everything. Because I've smoked 30, 32% before, medical marijuana. And it's okay. But for $14 a gram, and I can buy this stuff for, after my discount, I can get a quarter for $70 instead of $82 or some shit like that. $84. I get it for like $70. And then I get, so it's $70, and then I get, I don't get anything off on stuff that's on sale to bud, but I did get 10% off on that Butter Pro thing that we just did, the Samoa thing for my wife, yeah. So, but that's okay. You got to make your money. I was in business for many years, and I understand you got to make your money. So, anyway, it's a whole nother deal.
I don't think the Moon Rock High lasts very long.
No. My wife was just saying in the background, she's kind of chilling out. Long day. We did a lot of shopping today, and I got a new phone and all this crap, so kind of burned out, Just wanted to sit around, watch some comedy, and get stoned, and then go to bed. Got to do yard sale in the next 3 days. Get rid of some of this bullshit. We got too much crap. We had a store, and we closed it down and crap, and we had 3,000 square foot building full of crap. So now we're trying to sell it off. We've been probably a year or so trying to sell that shit off. A little over a year. Wintertime's tough. Snows. We just had 2 inches today, something like that. And then more in the higher elevations, but it was really nice traveling into Albuquerque, seeing the snow and the mountains and everything. I got a new phone down there in Albuquerque, so I tried to do a vlog earlier today of pad thai. Yeah, it didn't work out too good, so I was hungry anyway, so I just went ahead and ate the pad thai. Medium spice, Thai 2 on Central, a few blocks south of San Mateo down there. Yeah, great food, pad thai wise anyway. My wife got some rice today. I don't know if she was too impressed with it, but didn't sound like it, so. How's that rice today?
Oh, it's kind of a little dry.
Oh, she said the rice is a little dry, but, pad thai's always killer there.
The pad thai is good.
Alright?
But the pad thai is good.
Yeah, the pad thais are great. My wife had shrimp today, and I always get chicken. But I kicked it up a notch. I went to the next level spice. And I think there's only like 2 higher, so I'm going to try this one another time and see how I do with it, and then I'm going to go to the next one because I really like extremely spicy food. But I had some stomach issues over the years, and now my stomach is finally getting straightened out with probiotics and magnesium oxide or something like that, and then the other shit I do, for my insides. Finally getting straightened out where I can eat spicy food again. I just can't drink red Kool-Aid, shit like that. So, if you got stomach issues, drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the morning. I switched to that many years ago, and I really don't have a problem. I have a heartburn maybe once, maybe twice from it, but that's about it. So, hi? Oh yeah, there was years ago. I had heartburn every morning. I mean, I couldn't drink any kind of coffee. So we tried. I don't remember how many. It was a while back, but we tried a shitload of coffees, and then finally we hit the Dunkin' Donuts bag, made the coffee, and by the second morning, my heartburn was gone from coffee, and I've drank it ever since. I mean, I won't buy anything else. I get whole bean grind it myself. It's fresh when I need it. So, yeah, that's that tie-dye stuff. Pretty good. Smoke's good, smooth. Got good taste to it. Got that at that Urban Wellness place, and yeah, it's got good flavor to it. So, yeah, I'm trying to get all my social media pages on the new phone and all that shit. What a nightmare. I don't buy phones that often. The guy in Metro, he thought that, maybe it was an artifact or something. He never seen one that old, but I don't spend a lot of money on phones. Yeah, they put it in the Smithsonian. The kid asked me, he goes, well, in 6 months, he says, around September, you'll be ready for another upgrade to a new phone. And he goes, it'll be right around my birthday. So I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 22. So I turned around and I said, well, I guess I'll see you when you're about 30. So that tells you how long I keep a phone. My phone was like 7 years old, I think, when I turned it in today. Yeah, so anyway. One last thing. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at big_rooster_420. Leave me messages of what you want me to review. Products, buds, food, whatever. I just finding content. So I'm disabled and a veteran, so since I can't physically work, I fill my time doing YouTube now. I always liked doing news, and I never wanted to really be a freaking journalist, but here we are. I'm gonna be a pretend journalist. I'm gonna let them do the work, and then I'm gonna break down what they say into common sense. That's what I do anyway. Anyway, some of my other vlogs, Saturday night comedy. I'm going to try and do like a comedy thing every Saturday night. I'll come on and do a vlog about comedy, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes sometimes, shit like that. And Big Rooster book reviews. I preview books that I wrote on my vlogs, and I read a few chapters and stuff like that of it. I got a new book coming out probably over the summer months, mid to late summer. Pretty good book, gonna be. This book here is the first book in a series, a Western series. Marshall South Fork J Quick Draw. And there's gonna be more books in that series. I'm thinking 4 or 5 more books. I'm already 3/4 of the way done with the second book in this series. So I'll probably get that done here in the next month or two, and then probably get it published. And then I have another book that I've been working on for about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years now. It covers a 6.5 year span of, well, I'll let you know later. And they are available on Amazon, Kindle, and paperback. And they are penned by me, Big Rooster. Anyway, check out my other channel for a ton of vlogs and various topics that I do. And so until next time, just remember that I will be working hard to bring you trending news and just common sense thinking. So once again, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up. and subscribe to the Big Rooster's Corner. Subscriptions are free and nothing to download. Just click the subscribe button. That will do it for today's episode. Until next time, smoke medical marijuana for your mental health. The mind you save could be your own. Stay safe and don't trust the government, folks. It's all good in the yard. Thank you for viewing my vlog today. Get fucking real, America. This is Big Rooster. I'm out.